Hi there. I hope you're doing well. I want to welcome you to the first podcast or voice recording of this course. Now, before going into what is a green paper, a white paper, and a policy paper, I just want to explain for a bit my podcast style for academic purposes. In a few words, it's slow and sometimes repetitious, and that's based on student feedback that I received in the past. From a pedagogical perspective, I've come to learn that going slowly and sometimes repeating some of the content is often preferred. And that's the approach I will use for the podcast for this course. Now let's just jump into the content. The purpose of this submodule is to explain the government publications that you will read in this course. So these publications are green papers, white papers, and policy papers. A green paper is a document that solicits views or comments on specific topics, but without the government putting forward a particular position or proposal. So again, it sets out specific topics and solicits views or comments on these topics, but the government does not put forward a particular position, view, or proposal. A green paper is usually followed by what's called a white paper. A white paper is a document that puts forward policy or legislative proposals and seeks views or comments on them. So it sets out actual proposals and seeks views or comments on them. A policy paper is a document that sets out firm proposals. In other words, this is what the government intends to do and why. So this type of paper does not solicit views or comments. It sets out the intent and often the rationale behind the intent, and that's really the purpose. And not surprisingly, a policy paper is usually preceded by a white paper. Now, an example of a green paper, a white paper, and a policy paper are included in the readings for this submodule, and I invite you to browse them. So this concludes this submodule, and I will say goodbye for now.